little slippery up here. Snow bark. Whoa. We saw a snake. Possum. Possum's what's for dinner. I think we may be entering Granddaddy's lair. And I heard a tree snap. It felt like magic to me, people. It felt like magic to me. Look at this. Just listen even. Congaree is a swamp in South Carolina. At least that's what I think it is. Yeah, I don't really know what to expect. I mean, right off the bat, my first impressions here are the smells coming out of this place. The smells coming out of the ground is just kind of this wet, moist, earthy, I don't know, it's one of my favorite smells in the world. And then the birds chirping in the background. I guess you can call it the forest floor. You can already see it changing. It's getting more green. All these grasses and mosses. I'm already smack dab in the middle of a swamp. I wonder what that is. Let me know if you know what these little stick spears are. So it looks like going this way is completely out of the question. There was a few people that said that I should take the Weston Lake Trail. So I'm kind of keeping my eyes open for a sign that says something about the Weston Lake Trail. It's getting extra swampy up here. Look at this monster. And I gotta get closer so you can really appreciate the size of this thing. I was told that this Weston Lake Loop was going to present me with the oldest and most magnificent of all of the South Carolina swamp trees at this Congaree State Park. So that's my plan, anyways. I mean, look at just the size of this thing. Can you imagine being here when this giant decided to lay down and take a nap? Just a little. Okay. All right. Look at this. It's a little slippery up here. Snow bark. Whoa. I fell off. There we go. Okay. This one, this log's not so slick. What a wacky environment this is so far, at least for me. I wonder if the wildlife, if the birds, and especially the birds, since they can fly ahead and kind of scout things out without getting in too much danger. I wonder if they're curious about people like me that are hiking through their home. It kind of makes you wonder. If I was a bird, I would probably go check out the weird looking aliens that were constantly walking down the path in the middle of my house. I still haven't spotted the magnificent tree of life. But I've literally got my eyes peeled. I feel like this whole tree is just full of birds. They keep dropping little berries, little red berries down on me. Just like pretty wacky experience. A tree like this, it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. But it's still not the matriarch of this forest. I believe when I see the real matriarch, I'll feel it. We'll just know. See my pants? I'm definitely covered in some mud. I was just told that there's a snake up ahead, and I was actually warned about these snakes on the internet too. So I'm not gonna get close, but I was told it was up by this tree here, and maybe I can get a shot of it on camera. Where are you, Snakey? Here we go. Here we go. What could this be? Oh, I didn't turn the camera. Just stay there, snake. Can you see that? Here we go. Ooh. We'll go around nicely. We'll turn the camera around and ask for one more shot of you, Snakey, from a safe distance. Well, but it's the first people I've seen on this trail the whole time. And they told me that there was a snake off the trail just right up ahead and to watch out for it. And, specifically my dog going after it and things like that. So what a blessing that was too. What a blessing that was to get that little warning from them. And we saw a snake in the Congaree, South Carolina swamp. That snake kind of distracted me from my mission to find the granddaddy swamp tree here in Congaree National Park. Also can't really stop scanning the sides of the road for snakes now. Someone's caught them some dinner. Possum's what's for dinner. Did I get a good shot of that? Let's get a little closer. Is it in the frame? Let me see. I can't see. Oh yeah, there it is, right by my head. Possum. Possum's what's for dinner. I seen all these majestic trees behind me. I have to keep reminding myself to just kind of slow down and look at them and let them speak to me. I'm not saying you have to stop and smell every single rose, but you never know how many things you're missing. I think we may be entering Granddaddy's lair. I'm not quite feeling that he's down here, but I just have something is telling me to go down this trail. Maybe it's just a nice view. Maybe it's something I can appreciate about this place as I pass through here in this life. Looking for snakes, looking for snakes. Holding Ralphie tight. I think I may have spotted Granddaddy. We're gonna have to head down here and we're gonna have to investigate a little closer. I'm gonna be safe. Hold Ralphie. I think we can walk on this log to get there. Oh man. Need to get up here more. Can't quite get my leg up. Oh. Whew. Okay, stand up. Stand up. Listen, don't judge me. It's hard when you're holding the dog and this camera. All right, Ralph, be still. This looks like it might be a little slippery. Let's look ahead. I wonder what kind of poop that is. A bucket list came off and I heard a tree snap. I don't know if it was just a branch or the whole tree, but I saw the leaves ruffle over there and I heard the snap. So you can hear when a tree breaks in the woods. Just the fact that tree snapped as soon as I got my eyes on Granddaddy here. Whew. I think, let me go back and get a cooler shot. That was so magical hearing that tree snap as soon as I put eyes on this thing. Good boy, Ralphie. He stayed still. Okay. I think right in here would make it nice. Get a nice shot of you, Granddaddy. Okay. Oh, my hand's kind of shaking. It felt like magic to me, people. It felt like magic to me. Hold on. I got chills out here. Let me get my bearings. For a second, my mind was saying, no, this isn't it. And then that tree off in the distance snapped. And I saw the leaves kind of fly up, and it brought my attention right back over to that grand tree right back there. It was... The best way to describe it is it really felt like nature was speaking to me right there. It's one of those things that you just have to kind of be here to experience. I hope I described that experience at least well enough for you to kind of understand what I'm feeling out here. This is more of what I consider an experience rather than a spectacle. It's about being here. It's about feeling the power of this place. Keep sloshing around in this mud and going like doing little as my foot kind of, when your foot slides just slightly. It's not where you're gonna take a tumble, but your foot just kind of gives way a little bit. Ralphie, you don't have quite that problem, do you? Your little feet are made for this kind of terrain. Come on, Ralph. Get another butt shot in there for this video. Can you imagine the lumberjack that had to come out and saw a nice doorway in that log so that I could make my way through? I think what I'm trying to say is we need to think more about the people that are actually putting their lives into maintaining these places and keeping these places beautiful for us. You see it? We've got signs, we got bridges, we got everything. And I've been looking at my trusty map that I got at the visitor center, and I think going down this bridge right here, I think that will bring us to this wise lake right here. That's this one on your feet, Ralph. As the sign states, we are going to Wise Lake. If there's anything that really kind of says that gives you the feeling of this place, it's this wise lake right here, or wise lake. This wise lake right here. Look at this. Just listen even. That's my thumbnail face. Thank you, tree. I'm making my way back over the bridge. And I guess the next plan is to find the boardwalk trail again, find my way back to the visitor center. That's where I parked. I feel like this place has been an amazing experience so far, unlike anything I've seen. It's just kind of being immersed in it. It gives you an experience when you're just kind of, you know, walking around in this South Carolina swamp here. Where am I? Congaree National Park. You ever feel like your mind just sort of suddenly just takes a trip down some sort of a tunnel, and you're falling down? You like everything around you is just like all of your senses are being taken over, and you're having an experience. And then before you know it, you're just kind of back experiencing life as you're so used to doing all the time. That's what that was like when I met the granddaddy. Kind of breaking my rule. I usually like to record forward on these bridges, but it just looks so amazing. Up ahead it looks like the visitor center. Say visitor center that way. Then that's the way it will go on the Firefly Trail. So again, if I didn't leave it in the video before, one time a year for a very short span of time, all the fireflies are mating, and apparently it's this big spectacle out here, and just walking on the trail you can kind of see like a little light show dazzling all around you. At least that's how it's described on the research that I've done. But this is the trail that you would come enjoy that experience on, I think. This national park really has beautiful facilities. You know what? I think this is the visitor center right here. Yeah. Firefly Trail continues down there. This is the visitor center. All right. Well, I'm back where I started. I'm gonna find a nice place to do a little outro. And if that makes it into the video, I'll see you there. Actually, we'll do this right in front of the old National Park Service crest here, because again, it's because of them that I was actually able to experience this. This was Congaree National Park, South Carolina's swamp, as far as I'm concerned. At least it's the swampiest thing that I've ever seen. We experienced magic here. We met the granddaddy. We didn't see any alligators. We did see a snake. And if I remember correctly, unless this part was a dream, I saw a rotten dead possum hanging in the tree, and I said, "Possum, something about possum. It's what's for dinner." All right. You ready to go home? Ready to go home? Let's go home, buddy. Let's go home.